a PhD just to work this stuff. All right, now do you guys see the table of contents?
Yes.
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 Okay, and we say we're supposed to start at 2.3. That sound right?
Yes, that's correct.
So, okay, so look, you're going to have this stuff on the test. So let's just go through this. Now, if you look at one, it says draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the set that is A union B, not that. Now, can you see my arrow point to stuff here on that? Can you see that around there?
Yes. Yes.
We can.
Okay, so this U thing means union B. This little like apostrophe there means it means not that stuff. So A union B, as you can see here, is 1, 2, and 3. And then not that would be the stuff that's not in there. So A union B is 1, 2, and 3. Now, the solution is, let's see, draw the diagram. This will be the same diagram, example 1. That's A union B. But that includes 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the union of, correction, that's the universe. U stands for universe. That's all these little parts, 1, 2, 3, and 4. A is 1 and 2. B is 2 and 3. B is 2 and 3. And so the intersection is 2. So if it's A union B not, so that would mean all the elements of 1, all of the elements of 3, and all of the elements of 4. Because if you combine A union B, you get 1, 2, and 3. Then it says not that. So the area that's not in 1, 2, and 3 is only 4. Does that make better sense? Because this is kind of like painful.
Yeah, I get it.
A union B is everything 1, 2, and 3. But everything that's not in there is that can't be in there. The only thing that's not in that is number 4. So the whole point of this problem is knowing what union means and what means that little apostrophe means not that stuff. So let's go to the next problem, number those. This is the A intersection not B. Okay, well, A intersection B would be 1 and 2. Or just the intersection would be the 2 part. This is the intersection. You can see with my little hand, that's the intersection. Then it says, not that stuff. Everything that's not that is 1, 3, and 4. Let's see if that's what they say. I don't really even tell you. But they tell you what the universe is, they tell you what A is, they tell you what B is. And there it is. There's the solution finally in 3. And then they finally show it A, and everything that's not in B is just part that shaded it. So it's I. Well, the intersection would include it too, so it doesn't include that, so you get just 1. So this is kind of tricky. You will have these on the test. So the only thing you can do is practice. and see what's, oh yeah, logically that should make sense. So the next one. Now, you almost need to have a photographic memory. So let's look at region 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 represents the settlements of A, but not in set B or C. So if we look up here, you can see the diagram, figure 2-9. A includes region 1, everything in A but 4, 2, 4, and 5. Because they only want the area in region 1. Well, region 2 is just what you see as 2. Region 3 is what you see in B. I mean, every one of those areas is in and of itself its own region. They're just describing it. So, for example, the area 7 where I'm pointing to, the 5 and the 2. Well, that's all of C minus 4, 5, and 6. 1 second. Stuck it with me. Cody? Yeah. Just a second here. Hold on. Class, 1 second. All right, we're coming back. Should come right back. All right, here we go. So can you still see the diagram?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is a very complicated diagram, but this is what you're going to have on the test. And the worst part about it on the test, you got to create the diagram from information. You got to build it. For example, if I ask you what section or region is in all 3 regions of A, B, and C, can anybody tell me what that would be?
Region 5.
Yeah, it's 5. It's 5. And so your problems are going to be based on questions like that. So, the universe. If you go back up here to the universe, that's everything up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Because they're going to give you questions that related. One's going to be to illnesses. One's going to be to war. One's going to be to crime. One of them that deals with crime is theft, drugs, and domestic violence. But we all know there are more crimes than those 3. Jeez, there's all kinds of crimes. So, does this make sense what I'm saying so far? A good example again would be, I want all those regions that are both in A and B. It's only one answer you can give. what regions are both in A and B?
2,
And
5.
yeah, 2 and 5. That's all they're doing here in this. Now look at shaded 4. You have the intersection of A, and you got to, in math, you got to do the parentheses first. So you have B intersection C, but not that. A intersection of everything that answers the open parentheses B, but not C, and not that. So again, the intersection between B and C is 5
5.
and 6. 5 and 6 is the intersection between B and C. But it wants all that stuff associated with A that is not in there, and that would be 1, 2, and 4. So that's what you got to be able to do. And this is brain stuff. And so I can tell you about it. I can tell you that what that little apostrophe means. I can tell you got to do the parentheses first. I can tell you this. I can share with you this. That this means union, means everything. This means intersection. That this means not. So like if I have this B, it means everything but not B. So I can share all that with you. That is easy, but then your brain has to work to get the solution correct. The only way you can do that, practice. So that's what they're doing for.